It was good, YouTube. Um, so basically, I I'm not good at intros. I don't know how to do intros. I've tried to record a few videos already. The intros always suck. I've not posted none of the videos that I tried to record yet, just because I think the videos also suck. But the intros usually suck really bad more than the videos. But yeah. Basically, I asked my Instagram. I put on my story. I was like, name anything, any one thing, and got a few responses. But the word that I decided to go with was poop. Someone responded to my story, singular word. All they said was poop. So we're gonna talk about poop for 30 minutes straight. I'm gonna see just challenging myself, my dialect, my brain. I want to see if I can talk about something for 30 minutes straight every single day. So leave a comment on this video. Comment one word. It could be a person, place, thing. It could be any type of concept. Just comment one thing. And I'm going to choose one of the comments and talk about that for 30 minutes tomorrow. If I don't get any comments on this YouTube video, I'll just ask my Instagram again. It's whatever. But, okay. Yeah, starting now. A minute and 30 seconds on the recording. We're talking about poop. Poop is not really that awesome. I can't lie. Poop is pretty gross. It's most of the time it's brown, but it can be green. It can be red, maybe, if you're if you got something pretty not chill going on. It could be a lot of different colors. It could be a lot of different forms too, bro. Sometimes they be logs. Sometimes they be straight liquid. Sometimes it just be like you don't even know. It's weird. It's a really weird thing. A really gross thing. It stinks like poop. It stinks bad most of the time. Sometimes, bro. Sometimes shits don't be stinking though. Low key. There's been a couple times, bro. There's been a couple times. I never took a shit that smelled good, but there's definitely been a couple times where I've been like, damn, like where's the stink at? You feel me? Like usually I take a shit that smells like shit, bro, but it don't smell like shit right now. But most of the time it's stinky, it's nasty, it's gross. It's not something you want to be around. You feel me? But it's also unnecessary. You feel me? You gotta eat food, and you gotta process that food. You gotta, pull the nutrients and the energy out of it, or whatever. So you have to poop. So, despite poop being really, really gross, nasty, stinky, it's just very unpleasant, it's unnecessary. And, that can be mirrored into a lot of things in life. A lot of things in life, or a lot of the obstacles on your path, you feel me? They're very unpleasurable. They get in the way or whatever. Or, it's not necessarily something you like or something you want to go through, but it's unnecessary to get yourself to the next step. Kind of like poop. You feel me? Like I said, you gotta eat food. You gotta pull the nutrients out of it. So you gotta poop. And yeah, poop stinks. Poop is fucking poop, bro. Poop is poop. But it's a necessary. It's a fucking necessary. And you gotta learn to get over those types of things in your life, so you can really, take a grasp at your greatness, so you can hold your greatness in your hands. 10 years from now in the future, you can hold all your accomplishments. You be like, damn, I really did this because I wasn't too much of a fucking pussy to break my comfort zone. You feel me? I wasn't too much of a pussy to eat my food, even though I knew it was gonna make me poop. You feel me? You gotta like you get what I'm saying, bro. You get what I'm saying. I wasn't too much of a pussy to send that kickflip on the 3-stair, and now I'm just icy as fuck with kickflips. I wasn't too much of a pussy to fucking to post my first song that I ever made on TikTok, and now I'm doing fucking crazy numbers and I'm making amazing songs because, you know, I got that little bit of support because I broke out of my comfort zone. You feel me? And I posted that music. You feel me? Just just like poop. It's a fucking necessary. It's a necessary. And yeah, it's just like necessaries like that in your life that you're always gonna be presented with. And you just can't let shit stop you. You can't let shit stop you. You are destined for greatness. Okay? You just gotta fuel yourself. You gotta eat your food. And of course, it's gonna lead you to pooping. But it's a necessary. What's like I guess the music example, like you're gonna have to post your music even though you just started and you're not that good at music yet, and you know your songs aren't nothing crazy, you know, but everyone starts somewhere. You're gonna have to post your music, and that's gonna lead to, you know, criticism, hate comments. At first you're not gonna have a lot of views, you're not gonna have a lot of likes, and it's just a grind. You're just gonna have to start grinding, making your music better, posting more, doing all that. That is the poop. You gotta eat your food, which is post and make your music, make and post your music, and that's gonna lead you to having to poop, which is getting the criticism, getting the hate comments, getting low views on some posts. But it's a necessary part of the process that will ultimately lead to you being greater and to you achieving more. Just like how you have to eat your food, which will ultimately lead to the unfortunate pooping in the bathroom. You know, you gotta go take a fucking shit. But after you eat your food and your shit, you got energy, your stomach ain't hurting, and you're ready to fucking do shit. It sets you off. It gets your day going right. And it's like obviously, yeah, we're like before you poop and while you're pooping, it's like, fuck, like I gotta take a shit, like fuck, bro, it stinks, and it's just like, I'm sitting here fucking shitting, but then after you poop, it's all like, my stomach feels so much better, and like I feel lighter, I'm ready to do this. You feel me? So it's necessaries in life, like pooping, that are always gonna be kind of like not necessarily in your way, but like they're always gonna be there, and it's never gonna be pleasant, right? But it's always gonna be the next step, and you got to be able to take that step. You got to be able to poop. You can't be scared to eat your food because you know you're gonna poop. You can't live your life under that fear of pooping. You feel me? Because then you miss out on all the amazing food and drinks. You can't be scared, I want to eat this 5-star Michelin steak. It looks like it's going to be the best steak I ever had in my life, but then if I eat it, I'm going to have to poop later, and I don't want to poop, so I'm just going to completely miss out on the steak. And that sounds dumb. Everyone's that's watching this video is probably like, oh, why the fuck is he like, poop, okay, so poop this, poop that. But mirror it. You can't live your life under the fear of pooping, right? Oh, I'm scared to fucking send this kickflip down this 3-stair because I know I'm gonna get hurt, because I know I can't do a kickflip perfectly yet, so you know I'm gonna fall a couple times before I'm able to do the kickflip, and I don't want to fall, I don't want to get hurt. Fucking pussy. That's why you're never gonna amount to anything in your fucking life. Don't be scared to fucking poop. You're fucking great, and you could do great things. You just have to get the poop out of the way. 'Cause then you're gonna be well off to the next step. You just gotta get the fucking poop out the way. Get the shit out the way. Can't live your life under the fear of shitting. What's another example? Oh, I wanna make music, but then I'm gonna have to, I'm gonna have to make beats, and I'm gonna have to promote my music, and I'm gonna have to do shows and do events, and I don't want to do all that. I just want to make the music. Like, that's unfortunate, bro. You can't just eat the food without pooping. There's necessaries to everything in life, to everything. And you gotta get past that. You gotta be able to jump those hurdles and bring yourself closer to what you're meant to be. You gotta be able to break your bubble. You can't just sit in your little bubble of comfortableness, comfortability. What is the word for that? Comfortable. You can't just sit in your bubble of comfort. You can't just sit in your bubble of comfort. What was I saying? Fuck. You can't just sit in your bubble of comfort. Cause like, yeah. Like, if you were just like sitting here like, I love food. I love food so much. I love the way it tastes. I love eating food. I love having energy after I eat food. But I just don't want to poop. So I'm not gonna eat food because I don't want to be uncomfortable and have to poop. Then you're gonna die. You're gonna starve and die. Because you're living your life under the fear of pooping. And yeah, you just can't fucking do that, bro. You can't do that, bro. You gotta poop, bro. You gotta fucking poop. You gotta get it out the fucking way. Gotta fucking... Okay. I gotta turn this into 30 minutes. We only had 12. Fucking poop, bro. Fucking poop. But yeah, poop is nasty, bro. Poop is very, very nasty. It's not, it's not nothing that you're ever gonna want to choose to be around, but it isn't necessary. You feel me? But at the same time, poop isn't that bad, and you can't let yourself allow negatives in your life to beat you down, and you can't allow negatives to have like such an insane control over you, because take for example things like poop. Like a motherfucker could be like, fuck, like pooping is just the worst thing in the world. It fucking stinks. It's so bad, and it takes up your time. You just gotta fucking go to the bathroom and take a shit, and sometimes it feels uncomfortable coming out, and sometimes it burns, and sometimes it's all liquidy, sometimes it's this, sometimes it's that. It's just the worst. It's the absolute worst. And then another person could be like, oh man, pooping is the greatest, is the pinnacle of my day. It's my favorite thing to do. You feel me? I get time by myself in the bathroom. No one's bothering me. It's just me, myself, and I. Maybe my phone or like my little handheld gaming system. And it's just privacy. I get to make my stomach feel better, relieve myself. And it's a great experience, man. I just love pooping. You see, and it's just like two sides of the coin. Any negative could be a positive, and any positive could be a negative. Any black could be white, any white could be black, and vice versa. Any inversion could be the version. You feel me? I don't know if version can be used that way. I think I just made up a meaning for version. But, like I said, two sides to one coin. You gotta stop taking everything as such a face value, and start to really, try and hold some appreciation for every second of your day, for every moment that you're alive, because there is something to appreciate in every moment, even pooping, whether it's, like I said, having time to yourself, to be private, to fucking play your games or watch TikToks or just talk to yourself, read a magazine, whether it's, the fact that you're relieving yourself, or the fact that the poop is a almost like a story of the food that gave you energy. Like, there's a positive in every situation. Even if it feels like the most negative, most terrible, most horrible situation, there's some way you can flip that situation into a positive, and you can have a better outlook on the situation, and then from there on life in general. You feel me? You can't take something like pooping at such a face value, because yeah, if you just take it at face value, yeah, it's poop. It takes up your time. It's an annoyance. It's a hindrance. It fucking stinks. But it's a necessary. It came to be from the food that brought you energy and brought delight to your taste buds. It came to be, or it fucking slides out your fucking ass, and then your fucking stomach is relieved. You don't got a fucking giant ass log in your fucking stomach anymore, fucking taking up space, making your shit feel all bloated and shit. You can get away from your fucking wife that you hate so much, or your annoying ass kids, or your fucking job that you don't want to fucking work for like 10 to 20 minutes and just chill on your phone. Like, there's a positive to this negative situation. And like pooping, obviously I'm using pooping as the example because that's the topic of the video, but you can mirror that into anything. That there's a negative. Maybe the negative is that you gotta go to work, you getting money. The negative is you gotta clean your dishes. Positive, your house is gonna be clean after that. It's not gonna be so overwhelming. It's not gonna be so much clutter. Yeah, in the moment, you're sitting here doing your dishes instead of fucking, doing what usually brings you a lot of joy, like playing video games, watching TikTok, watching movies, making music, or, whatever it is you like to do. Instead of doing what you want to do, you're doing what you need to do, which is doing the dishes. But after that, you get to enjoy your clean kitchen. You get to make yourself some food and eat it off of the dishes that you cleaned. You get to just relish in the fact that you accomplished something. And it's just like situations like that, like the dishes and like pooping, when you can take a negative and you can turn it into a positive with just a quick switch in perspective and the way you're looking at what you have going on, and the way you're looking at like the eggs in your basket. You feel me? You can't sulk. You can't allow things to get you down. You can't allow it to ruin your day, because you could sit here and be like fuck, I had to take a fucking shit today and it was so stinking, it took up time, and I'm just gonna be mad all fucking day. All fucking day you're gonna be mad just because you had to take a shit and it stank. It took you like 10-15 minutes maybe. You sit there, take a shit, wipe your ass. You're gonna let that ruin 24 hours? You're gonna let that ruin 24 fucking hours. And now obviously, like I said, mirror it from the poop. You made some ramen noodles. You dropped the bowl broke, the noodles are all over the floor. Takes like 10-15 minutes to make some noodles, drop them on the floor, and then clean them. So it's like 10-15 minutes out of your day. You're gonna let that ruin your whole day? Your whole day, you're just gonna sit and sulk, not enjoy the whole rest of the 24 hours of your day over that little 10-15 minutes of something that went wrong. That little 10-15 minutes of a negative situation is gonna ruin your entire day for you. You can't allow that to happen to yourself. You gotta be able to look past the poop. You gotta be able to turn a negative into a positive. You're never gonna be able to fully enjoy your life if you allow small things like that to affect you. A lot of people think, A lot of people think, oh, I'm unhappy because I'm not where I want to be. And yes, that's partially true. Part of it is that, yes, you need to grind yourself up to get to where you need to be. You need to, long nights, long hours, put in the fucking work and get yourself to a higher point. Yes, you can't just allow yourself to be too comfortable where you are. But another big factor in unhappiness isn't that, you're not successful enough yet and that you're not where you need to be yet, but that you allow simple, small things to get to your soul and to irk you. And even if you're a millionaire, even if you're a trillionaire, even if you have everything in the world, those small things are still going to continue to irk you and to piss you off until you stop letting them piss you off. It has nothing to do with your situation. There's going to be annoyances and negatives everywhere and in anything and everything. You have to learn to have the mental fortitude to turn those negatives into a positive and to not let them bother you the way that they do. You have to be able to look at a situation and be like, damn, you know what? It could be worse, and I'm grateful that it's not. And move on and continue to do what you gotta do. You can't let it bother you, okay? Because there's a million of it and a million other it's, and even more than that. For everything that bothers you, there's 10 more things that are waiting to bother you, that are waiting for their turn. For every shit you take, there's another shit waiting like 6 hours later. You feel me? There's always gonna be those obstacles. No amount of money or affection from, like, any type of person. I won't even just put that into relationships, but affection from any type of person. No amount of money, no amount of affection, no amount of food, no amount of drinks, no amount of substances, no amount of anything is ever gonna stop those obstacles from presenting themselves to you. You just need to learn how to hurdle them in a more efficient way without letting them throw off your entire run. You feel me? You gotta be able to fucking poop. Oh my god, I completely forgot I was talking about poop. Fuck. But you gotta be able to poop. You gotta be able to look past that negative and see all the positives. There's so many. There's so much great in this world. For every negative in this world, there's 2 positives. And even if that's not the case, even if it's for every negative in this world, there's a positive, then that's a balance. That's still a balance. That's still, you feel me? You can choose to focus on the positives if there's an even if there's not more positives than negatives, actually, you know what? Even if there's more negatives in the world than positives, there's still enough positives for you to remain in that state. You feel me? You just can't allow the negatives around you to pull you out of it. You gotta stay locked. You feel me? Go take a shit. Yeah, it fucking stinks. You're gonna have to wipe your ass. It might fucking burn if you ate some spicy shit the day before. Oh well. You're getting time to yourself. Fucking just watch some fucking TikToks, bro. Play a game. Shit, bring your fucking phone and your headphones in there and get on BandLab and record a fucking song while you're taking a shit. Take a pen and a paper and fucking draw some shit. Or, whatever it is you may do. Fucking make videos while you're taking a shit. Go in the bathroom and fucking make TikToks while you're taking a shit. Whatever you want to do. Turn the negative into a positive. Don't let poop stop you from being great. Because you can be great. Everyone in this earth is destined for greatness. It just depends on if you're going to allow yourself to take that greatness by the throat and tell it, bitch, you're mine. If you're gonna allow yourself to persevere through the poops so you can get to the energy, so you can get to the clear stomach. You feel me? If you're gonna allow yourself to turn the shitting from something negative and from something that's a burden to something positive, into something that's progressing you, into something that is the next step to your fucking greatness. You are amazing. You just gotta be able to fucking poop, bro. You just gotta be able to fucking poop. It's just poop. Poop. Shit, it's poop. It's poop. It's nothing serious. It's fucking shit. Just like everything else in this fucking life. Nothing is that fucking serious for you to let it halt you. For you to let it stop you from doing what the fuck you're doing. You wouldn't stop your whole fucking day. You wouldn't put your whole day to a halt just because you gotta take a fucking shit. You wouldn't. You wouldn't waste your entire 24 hours just because you had to take a shit in the morning. So don't let another negative that's just as fucking meaningless as shitting do that to you. You wouldn't let a shit ruin your entire day. Don't let a petty argument ruin your entire day. Don't let dropping your food ruin your entire day. Don't let your video that you posted not blowing up ruin your entire day. Don't let it ruin your entire day. Don't let it ruin your entire week. Don't let it ruin your entire month. Don't let it ruin your year. Don't let it ruin your fucking life. Persevere. You're always gonna have to shit. Always. It's part of the fucking process. You're always gonna have to fucking shit. You're always gonna have to deal with the obstacles. You're always gonna have to deal with the negatives. You're always gonna have to jump the fucking hurdles. You just gotta know in your mind that it's the next step. That you're progressing yourself to greatness, because you are. You're clawing your way there, little by little. You're escaping the belly of the fucking beast. Fighting for your fucking life. I'm gonna make it out this fucking bitch. I'm not getting eaten alive by fucking shit. I'm gonna make it the fuck out. This shit can swallow me whole. I'm gonna claw my way out of the fucking dookie. Get out of the fucking hole that you're fucking in. Quit letting shit stop you. Quit letting pooping fucking stop you. You're great. You could be great. You just gotta fucking poop and get it over with. Go fucking take a shit right fucking now. Whatever it may be. Obviously, I'm not talking about go to the fucking bathroom and drop your fucking drawers and take a shit. I mean, go take a shit. Whatever it is you've been holding off on that you need to fucking do. You just been holding off on it because you're lazy, or because you don't want to do it right now, or because it's just so much work, and you don't know if it's gonna come to fruition. Fuck that shit. Go get it done, bro. Go take a shit. Go take a fucking shit right now. I know everyone watching this video has a shit they need to take. It could literally be anything. It could be something as simple as fucking picking up the dirty socks in the corner of your room. It could be, like I said earlier, maybe you need to wash your dishes right now. Maybe there's a song that you need to finish mixing and then post. Maybe there's a video that you haven't finished editing that you need to upload. Maybe you work on games and there's a bug in your code that you need to fix. Whatever the shit is that you need to take, go take it now. This video is almost over. We got like maybe a minute left, so there's no excuse. After this minute, shit, fuck the last minute of the video. This is the end of the fucking video. Click off the video right now. Go take your fucking shit. Right? Actually, we're pretty much at 30 minutes anyways. Go take your shit right now. There's nothing else for me to say to you. There's no more time that you need to be wasting. Go poop.